My name is Kevin Penkin. I'm a composer for video games and anime music, and I've been working in this field for about, well, nearly 10 years now, which is crazy. I was a Nintendo kid. I had GameCube. That was my first console, and I remember playing a game that ended up changing my life called Metroid Prime. I heard this beautiful marriage of ambient synthesizers and classical instruments. In 2017, I was lucky enough to be able to write music for an anime called Made in Abyss, which is sort of the, if you want to call it, the project that kind of put me on the map a little bit. From a creative standpoint, this was sort of like the first time for me to really try and experiment with electroacoustic music on a really fundamental level. And I was really looking for new sound. I was about to do another season of Made in Abyss, and I was looking for that new thing, and no one knew if we were going to be able to record live instruments at the time. It was completely chaotic. One of the synthesizers that kind of popped right to the top of the list when doing research was the Polybrute. I think what makes the Polybrute really special for me is its diversity. I've been able to use it in a plethora of different circumstances, and sometimes it blends amazingly, sometimes it takes center stage, and just the diversity of the instrument is just phenomenal. If I'm ever stuck, I know that I can just turn this machine on and just find a really wicked sound to just incorporate into the track and keep the flow going. Well, I mean, there's a lot of favorite features of the Polybrute, but I think the ones that I keep on really gravitating towards are the use of the plate reverb, for example. I just love the plate reverb. I mean, I love the sequencer on the Polybrute. The way that you can just program these lovely little randomized little glitches almost, and it almost sounds like a granular sort of texture. I do use Polybrute Connect. Having that quick save, that quick recall, and be able to sort of create a nice little project file on one of the banks is just super convenient. I think I'm definitely inspired by instruments. I'm just trying to find like one core idea that I can build on and kind of create layers around. In anime music, a lot of the tracks that you compose are not actually scored to picture, so you can really just have a very free mindset when coming to, especially starting tracks. You really want to kind of have one core idea that you can then really build on. I guess I'm always going to be passionate about video games and anime. I'm always going to do them. Started with the Polybrute. I remember playing a melody from a different track called Gravity. I found this beautiful sound that just the way that, for example, that sound, if you just hold on a little bit longer, it just expands and distorts a little bit. I love that, but it's still this beautiful, delicate sound that is just perfect for a Made in Abyss lullaby. But I know that I have plans for a concept album. I would love to write my own music away from the screen and just do, just hire an orchestra, use these beautiful synthesizers and just create like some sort of boss album. That would be fucking awesome at some point in my life. Well, I think the Polybrute just has so many applications. I've been able to use it in, I mean, just even talking about documentaries, anime games, whatever it may be. Somehow, no matter what the size of the orchestra or no matter what the type of project or the style is, somehow it always just finds a way in to just add a beautiful texture to the top of everything. I can't compliment this instrument enough. It has really, really helped me kind of think about music in a better and healthier way. I really do.